Okay, so I guess, had a rapture dream. It's 5:25 a.m. Sunday morning, the weekend of the Feast of Trumpets, and so I don't know. Like, this is super fresh. Like, I literally just had it, and I still have a feeling like I'm losing details to it, but it's pretty simple. I'm not even sure if I even heard the trumpet sound. I just know that um, I it was like a nice day, and somehow I just knew it was like the rapture or whatever, and I wasn't sure if it really was. And I saw people going up in the air, and they're kind of far from me. It was maybe, I don't know how far away, but like a couple fields away. And so I just started running toward the field, and I just wanted to see if it was really the rapture. And I jumped in the air. I just like ran and jumped, and I thought for sure that I would land. And I just started going up, but I wasn't going up like straight up, because I was running, and where I seen everybody else going up, it was almost like a sheet or something. It's almost like a sheet came down. I mean, you couldn't really see a sheet, but you could tell that there was like a film, like there was a tint to it, and that's what I was aiming for. So I was running, and I was jumping to try to like land on this sheet or this like area that everybody else was going up at. And yeah, I started going up. It was gradual. It wasn't really fast at all. And one thing I remember is as I was going up, there were angels that were coming down, and I just kept praying for an angel to grab me, you know, and they did, and I was very happy, and I was very excited, and like really excited, and so they grabbed me, and as we were going up, I heard singing, and I can't really describe this singing. Like, I've never heard these songs before, but they seemed very ancient and very joyous, almost like a cartoon, you know, almost like I don't know, I just can't. It was very I don't want to say strange, but it was I'm guessing this is probably what hymns sound like. I'm not like a big hymn guy. I know that I think I might have heard like a hymn once, maybe like once or twice. Like, I don't listen to hymns, I don't know hymns, but I know that hymns are like, you know, a thing. You know, I'm a believer for sure. You know, I'm a Christian. I just, in my mind, I just feel like hymns are just I don't know. They're not like current, I guess. Like something, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm guessing this is like hymns were sung in like old school churches, like the vibe that I get about when I think about hymns. But these hymns that were being sang, it was just like, I'm sorry, I can't even mimic it for you because I just don't know how to do it. But they were all singing in perfect like unison. They were very joyful, very happy. I definitely felt like the vibe that these were angels, like a lot of angels were singing these hymns, and they were singing them perfectly, and they seemed old. You know what I mean? Like they seemed like old hymns, and and I felt like I was being hugged really tight. Like even right before I started this video, I was only like a couple seconds away from feeling like I was being held like around the back of my waist, and like I wasn't going to be let go. And I thought this was real. Like I thought this was happening right now. Like I thought this was it. I really thought like I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. And I was just thanking God. You know, I was just thanking God. I really couldn't believe it, to be honest with you, because I immediately felt like there's just a huge difference between heaven and here, you know. And the best thing I could just say is just that that it's so different from here. Like here it really is like a really sinful place. And yeah, I mean it felt like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like I'm thinking like Snow White old, or like, you know, like medieval times, like ancient times, you know what I mean? Like, but really pure and wholesome, and almost kind of awkward because of I don't know, just because of the way it's so different from here, you know. And I was just really thankful. I didn't think I was gonna wake up. But oddly enough, it felt weird. It almost felt too that why this was happening, I was almost like it was almost like I was like a kid again, and it was like I was sleeping in the bed next to a bed that my sister was sleeping in. You know what I mean? And it was like I was trying to tell my sister that the rapture was happening, and I was just, and it was weird too, because like at the same time I felt like there was like a radio program or something playing, or somebody was asking that was like on the radio or something, asking, like they were talking to me or something when I was talking to my sister. And it was like the radio host or something was like talking to me or something. And man, I knew I was gonna start forgetting this stuff. But it's almost like the radio host or announcer was talking and was like, can somebody give this person encouragement? It was like somebody who had disabilities or somebody who was handicapped or something like that. And I was like, yeah, like I was trying to talk to them, and then like my sister was saying something like she didn't believe me, and it just makes me think of like when me and my sister were kids, she was like that, you know what I mean? Like she would tease me like that. She was my older sister, so you know how older siblings are. And I was like, no, Michelle. I was like, Michelle, this is happening. This is really the rapture. And I'm like, this is for real. And I'm like, and when she was joking like that, and I'm like, Michelle, don't, these people are really, really nice. Like, we can't be joking like this. Like, these people are really, really nice. Like, you don't understand how nice these people are. Like, we can't act like that around them. We can't be like this. These people are really, really nice. Like, and I'm like, if we're gonna go, we gotta be really, really nice. We gotta be, you know, on our best behavior. And then I just started waking up. So yeah, it's weird because like the dream that kind of blended into that was like I don't know who I was with, but it felt like we were going to this it was like a group of us, and we were going to like a movie theater or something, and they were just about to open. But when we pulled up, like the group of us that came to the movie theater, they parked so close to the front door of the movie theater. They were real close to the front door of the movie theater that as soon as you like got out the vehicle, the door was right there. Like it was just like a few feet away, you know. Like, so you go, like if you open the car door and then you open the movie theater door, like there's just like enough room for one person between the open car door and open movie theater door. And we were like the first ones to go in there. Like soon as it opened, our group was like the first one to go in there, and there was so much room in the movie theater. Like that was at the beginning of the dream. And I didn't want to say because I didn't really understand how that might make sense. Like I still don't know how to make sense of this, so I'll have to probably listen to it back and try to figure that out. But it was like the attendant for the movie theater like knew that we were open the door as soon as he opened the door, we were opening our door to get out and go into the movie theater. And we were just all going to different, we were just filling up the theater. The theater was so huge. I mean, there was a group of us, but there was just way more room in the theater that we couldn't have filled the theater up at all. You know what I mean? So it felt like it was like a class trip, like a Sunday school trip or something. That's kind of what it felt like. But for some reason, that felt like that was kind of like at 7 o'clock, or it was like in the evening maybe, or it was like 7 in the morning or something. But I had the feeling like it was still kind of dark. But then once we were like in the theater, and then I seen like we were outside, or the screen on the theater was like a big sunny day with the green fields, kind of like mounds. I wouldn't say big hills or something. And that like immediately as soon as we went in there, it was like that's where you seen, that's probably where I thought, see that sheet though that came down, that wasn't the movie theater screen though. So it kind of feels like we went into the theater, and then it was just daytime or something in there. Like soon as it was almost like the theater was like a hallway or something, you know? Like you just went into the theater, and then you just walked through the theater that was kind of shadowy or dim, and then it was bright and filled. That was like the Wizard of Oz or something. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, man. This dream is just, it's different, but it had to be something, man, because it's just strange. And that singing was just like da 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 da. Da, 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 da. It was like mighty, mighty warrior. It was weird like that. Like it was like, man, this is just interesting. Interesting. Man, I thought this was real. I thought that was real. Like none of that stuff computed before, and it was just like I doubted that it was really happening. And I was like, I want to see if this is real. I know in my dreams I can fly, like I know that, so I'm used to that. But it didn't even register in my mind that this was a dream. It was just like people were going up, all over in this field, but it was like they were all going up through this like film. It was like you could tell it was like a different shade or tint. You know what I mean? It wasn't dark. It was like filmy, like a filmy. I don't know. And they were just going up slowly, and as they were going up, angels were coming down like midair, grabbing them and like just securing them as they went up. And I wasn't scared or anything. Like in real life, I don't really like heights too much like that. Like if it's real high and it seems like unsecure, like my palms could get sweaty. Not like on roller coasters or nothing like that, because I feel secure in roller coasters, so it's not like that. But it just depends, you know what I mean? Like if it's like a real rickety ladder or something like that, if I was like on a ladder that it wasn't secure, certain, if it's really high up, and if I was like on the ledge or something, I don't know. I can't really say that either, because I remember I was shooting a video. I think it was that I did a video. It's like a video series that was called like I don't know. I think I called it Harpazo, but there was like, it was a group of songs together, and I think it was the song Balance, the one that started off like the series or whatever. One of those videos, I was with this Puerto Rican cat, and we were downtown, and I jumped up on a ledge. He was really nervous. I mean, it was probably 2 feet wide ledge, so it wasn't like really thin. And I was just up there walking around, and he got real scared. But that didn't bother me for some reason. I don't know. But because it was like a parking garage, but it was pretty high up the top. So anyway, but it just depends. You know what I mean? Like if the wind blows or something, like, I don't know. I've had instances where, my palms got sweaty, and I've been a little nervous. So, yeah, that was it. And for some reason, I knew I was supposed to share it. And so, yeah, I'm sharing it. I mean, it just happened. I wasn't even expecting it. Was not even expecting. Did not pray for it. I haven't asked God for a rapture dream at all. I thought about it, because I was like, man, I probably haven't had a rapture dream in a while. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. I've been trying to be obedient, as best as I can. course, you make mistakes here and there. But I really repent over it. You know what I mean? Like, I really, really repent and really feel sorrowful and regretful because the Holy Spirit convicts you, you know? So, I don't know. When I ask for forgiveness, I don't just do it once. You know what I mean? Like, I got to keep over and over and over again until I make sure that it's known to God. Like I messed up. I really messed up. I want to fix this. I want to make this right, which I got to make something right with one of my coworkers, you know, I feel bad about. So that's been on my mind, because it just happened on Friday, but I was really bummed out about it. And I don't know. It's tough. Like, you know the signs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the devil or these demons or whatever, they always start by trying to get you irritable, right? That's like the first thing, to try to get you irritable, you know, to get you frustrated, to get you offended, to get you angry. You know what I mean? It's just like they stack it. They just stack it, like try to build upon one thing after another. And it doesn't matter if it takes days, weeks, months, years, a lifetime. I mean, these demons, they I don't want to say they're patient, they're super impatient, but they're persistent, you know what I mean? And consistent. So, yeah, it's just sometimes, man, when you get tired, it's just easier. They pounce on you. They're waiting for you to get tired. You know what I mean? That's what they're waiting for. And it was just like at the end of a long day of work, you know what I'm saying? And sure enough, they got me. You know what I mean? I feel pretty crummy about it, to be honest with you. So I snapped out a little bit. But all weekend, I just been feeling bad about it, you know? And it's like, I want to make it right. So hopefully I could do that Monday morning. Really don't want to wait till Monday. Like, I want to go to the rapture so bad right now. Like, I'm kind of bummed out that, oh man, I really thought that was it. I was just so thankful. I was so thankful for that. All we could do is just pray, you know, pray that we're worthy of the rapture. Pray that we're worthy of escape, you know, based on what Jesus did for us. And my whole mindset was like, I don't even know how to act, because I just knew, like, these people or these angels that were singing this music was just triumphant and just joyous. And it was just like, man, it just felt, I don't want to say old, but I just, like, these hymns that they were singing were just like, just makes me think of Snow White and like the Seven Dwarfs or something. Like, I just, like how they were singing or something, you know? It was just like, I don't know. It was just a pure, wholesome feeling. Like, you just knew, like, this was the definition of good. And it felt really awkward because there's nothing good down here. We just don't know nothing good really here. You know what I mean? And it's just like we're really in a fallen world. Like, we're really in a place filled with wickedness. And I just didn't feel like I deserved to be there, but I did not want to squander that opportunity. Like, once I was going up and I didn't fall, and an angel came and grabbed me, and I was just praying over and over and over and over and over and over again. I couldn't think of nothing else. I just wanted to make it. I just wanted to make the rapture. I just wanted to go up. And just the fact that, you know, somebody grabbed me and I started to go up, and I just started hearing this beautiful music, you know. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. All right, go back to sleep.